Shut up, okay, what's up? 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 Riding around in my brand new 99 photo Volvo. I got a pocket full of photo, ain't got no place to go though. But all my boys, they know though, that's for sure though.
Are those bigger boy jeans you're wearing?
Hell nah, you know they polo. I've been used again, accused again. This time been wrong for job or something done by one of my youth friends. Soon as they seen the bands, hating season was in. Hell, cause they ain't feeling me, but I understand and they reason being. But I'm the man for this. While y'all was doing fine, I was doing time, just praying for this. Locked up, make a plan for this. Without all that fancy. Way too advanced for this. Got polo socks, tank tops, and drawers up under my plans. Shut up, okay, what's up? 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 Shut up.
Okay, who's the best? Been real, been rich, been had this. Big bands, big houses. That's right, okay, I've been down with tricks. Okay, that makes sense to me, cause if your money ain't right, you speaking French to me. Mistreated, don't play with me. Or you can say miss, it's okay with me. You need a grant to speak to me. Okay, now you sure you wanna sleep with me? Okay, you better be for sure, cause I done left like you stuck before. Okay, you can ball with me since you got a hot nice spell. Okay, I ride, shut up.
Okay, what's up? Shut up, okay, what's up? Shut up, okay, what's up? Shut up, okay, what's up?
This goes down to Rose and them pretty guys up. What's up? CEO got a verse in the book of thugs. So when I come through, show me love. If you like that flow, then raise it up. You got that funk and blaze it up. I got 2 rolls in them fat. Late night, I'm ready to bust. Are you okay? Look like you got a lot to say. Okay, come with it. He high, what you do that for? Me and money, my business hit it. Business split it. Okay, playboy. You say, boy, don't need much, bring your around seat. Y'all better quit with me. Shut up.
Okay, what's up? Shut up, okay, what's up? Shut up, okay.
Everyone keeps secrets.
Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make you down. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
My baby is drama, mama. Don't like me. She doing things like having the boys come from her neighborhood to the studio trying to fight me. She need to get a piece of American pie and take her bite out. That's my house. I disconnect the cable and turn the lights out and let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Privacy. I love your mom and everything. See, I ain't the one who lay down. She wanna rip you up and start a custody war. My lawyer, stay down. She never got a chance to hear my side of the story. We was divided. She had fish fries and cookouts for my child's birthday. I ain't invited, despite it. I show her the utmost respect when I fall through. All you do is defend that lady when I call you.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
Touchback.
What is going on at AMG? We are live here, AMG Live broadcast number 52. Had some issues with the original stream, so we're going to be running the home screen of the Tennessee Titans here tonight. I'm joined alongside my co-host for today, Serp. And a quick pause. Probably going to turn off hopefully the sound. I appreciate that. Figure it out. There we go. I still think he's single tapping it. Is he single tapping the whole way? Did he single tap the entire way there? You gotta tell me, sir. Did he single tap us all the way from 100 to 0?
That was 100 taps.
Oh my God. Just when I think he was picking it up, his thumb got tired of getting slumped back down. Oh man.
Well, we'll see if that impacts the game or not here shortly.
Yeah, we will. Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat. If you can hear Serp, if I need to turn them up, let me know right now. Stream's obviously going to be a little bit less quality than we're normally used to here on AMG Live because we did have to switch streams. We had some buffering issues, and we're going to see what the Tennessee Titans get to see. Man, they don't. I guess they don't have that HD yet in Nashville, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying, sir? We're watching their live broadcast here. This is coming from their cameras. We're obviously doing a national broadcast, the local broadcast using this feed as well. You just got to think what happened to HD in Nashville.
Yeah, they're missing HD, and they're also missing Austin Hooper. And that's their leading receiver. So we'll see what's going to happen to the Titans here without him involved. He's got a cold through rolling.
All right, Serp's reeling me back in here. Shotgun formation. 5-1 Texans taking on the 5-1 Titans. AMG Live broadcast number 52. And who are we missing here at the tight end position here for the O.J. Howard as well? I believe he just got traded. No longer a Houston Texan. He's going to be shipped off to L.A. Big city to big city. He's going to be playing for the Los Angeles Rams. Did you hear about that trade yet?
I didn't hear about that trade. I just seen that Austin Hooper was out, and no, I didn't. That's the first time I'm hearing of that tight end trade.
Yeah, it looks like O.J. Howard, the former first-round pick from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, now on the Houston Texans. Well, was on the Houston Texans. Now he's going to find himself a Los Angeles Ram. He actually got swapped out for a AMG Season 12 third-round pick. That's this upcoming draft. For those in the know, if you're interested in joining, put Command Join in the chat.
It looks like we're coming out with Gardner Minshew to start. No David Mills this time as a starter. It looks like they're about the same as far as attempts. They're running a two-quarterback system here.
Let me know how it looks and sounds in the chat. Gardner Minshew has kind of been the hero in the folklore as of late. Number 16, you see him there in front of your screen. This little play action looking. There's over the middle. Nice daddy dot dot. And that was right over top. So we're going to have to see that once again. That was just a nice drop in the bucket. Get that little robber sitting in the middle of the field. What does he do? He looks him off, play action, and kind of just throws right over top of his head. I just did not see that one coming. Not enough depth there on the defensive side of the ball. Let me know how it looks and sounds, guys. Still haven't got audio, video, thumbs up yet. If it's good enough on my level as well as with Sir.
A nice touch pass by Minshew there. I like that. The little finesse.
Oh, big time truck stick by Pierce. This guy's been a wrecking ball. Tell us a little bit about Pierce, number 31 here for the Houston Texans. You know, they're at home. The crowd's behind them, but we've been seeing Pierce's production pick up weekly. They got a lot of hope for this kid.
I mean, 92 attempts. He's almost beating the quarterbacks out as far as attempts, and 8 touchdowns. So I mean, yeah, he's their go-to guy.
Man coverage, handoff there to the right side once again, right on cue. Pierce going to pick up 4 carries, 27 yards for the big fella. Minshew going to go no huddle here. Little tempo for the Houston Texans. They're 5 away from the red zone. High formation, little slant over the middle, hangs on to the ball, and that's a big-time catch, says Garner. No huddle, you'd like to see him get the first down, but maybe just bails out on it early and finds one of his favorite targets, especially early in this season when Odell Beckham, you remember 3-4 weeks ago, Odell Beckham was leading the league in receiving?
Odell Beckham right now is he's at 24 receptions. I mean, he's definitely got the receptions to be up there in the league, about 500-some yards.
Shout out to Nemo for the 15 months. 15, that reminds me of Golden Tate, Vince Carter, Al Horford. Who else is a 15? Help me out here, sir. Tim Tebow. Who else is a 15? Vinny Testaverde? Oh, no, I think I'm wrong. He was 14. When was that game? Appreciate it, sir. Could you think of anybody number 15?
No.
Well, that girl you're dating 6 months ago, right?
Negative.
Shotgun formation, dropping back, looking. There's a little angle route. Dangerous throw, picked off. Garner Minshew probably wants that one back, and Byard, man, he steps out of bounds there at the 2-yard line. Doesn't give his offense too much breathing room. I'd like to see him go out of bounds there, right, sir?
Yeah, I don't know what Bayard was doing. It's a little lack of awareness there. But I mean, he made the play. He got the pick. But yikes!
Probably just not a good decision. There comes the Houston Texans. Looks like 10 sitting there at the line. Derrick Henry has so much space to start this drive. That looked like the worst defensive call. It looked like an aggressive defensive call, but watch these linemen just pick everybody up, create a hole. Even the pool, left, right guard comes to the left side, takes on the corner there. Well, I guess that's one way to get out of being backed up into your own end zone.
Yeah, I mean, the Titans don't have their offensive line is pretty decent. It's pretty solid. I mean, I would have liked to see a different defensive call, obviously, against the run than what they did there, but.
Yeah, I would have liked to see them continue to stack on the defense. Like how they're stacked now, would have rather seen that on the goal line, even though they need to shift that line here to the left side. This is a base run. But Derrick Henry got a flag, and we're going to get offsides on the offensive line. He's going to push him back 5. That might have saved the Houston Texans defense. They just seemed a little bit in disarray on that second and 10, excuse me.
Yeah, it looks like if they would have got that play off, they would have got some good yards on that. So I think that was in the Texans' favor for sure.
Here goes the rookie Malik Willis. There's a throw, dangerous, and that's picked off. A rookie throws a pick, almost a pick 6, and Houston's going to get it right back to where they just had it. 2 5-1 teams duking it out, same division. The battle of who's the best in there. Jax, get there. Sorry about that, that's my dog.
Yeah, that was definitely not the way to start the drive. Willis has had some issues throughout the season already with interceptions and just, kind of some shaky reads, so it bit him in the butt.
Team sitting at 5-1. Even the quarterback carousel in Houston, they've been surprising at 5-1. Tennessee, young rookie quarterback, not really protecting the ball the way you want them to. Still sitting at 5-1.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting just started. It's still pretty early in the game, but I mean, you wonder if that happens again, if you end up seeing maybe Tannehill take the field.
At the 11-yard line, 2nd and 10, $1.44 in the first quarter. If you're interested in joining the AMG, hit command join in the chat. You can also find us on Twitter at All Madden Gaming, as well as at Watch AMG TV for upcoming live stream scheduling. Garner Minshew, shotgun formation, Pierce there. I thought it was going to be halfback screen. It ends up being a halfback screen. Little delayed halfback screen. Pierce stays on his feet and gets somehow bullied into the end zone. We got to see that one again, sir. It kind of tricked me for a second. I said, man, this smelled and looked everything like a halfback screen, but Pierce really sold it. And it didn't really do him any favors. He still had to run into 3 white jerseys, but he trucks over 5 into the end zone. And I'm telling you, this halfback gets more impressive each and every week.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking at statistics right now, too. I mean, 5'10", 224 out of Florida. I mean, drafted third pick.
Isn't that how you like your woman? 5'10", 224?
That's a hard no. And even against the game that we just had on live versus the Jaguars, it was the Pierce show. He did the same thing that game. He's a solid running back, definitely, and has a lot of room to grow. So he's an interesting guy in the league that I like to follow.
Yeah, you wonder how his fantasy stock might go up.
Absolutely.
As far as the seasons progress, because you're seeing this type of running early on. There it is, Willis Malik, play action, little crosser action. down to the 45-yard line. 1 of 2, 24 yards and an INT. So Malik Willis comes out here on the bright lights, right? It's AMG Live broadcast number 52. Big interdivisional game. Both teams 5-1. We've talked about it. His first throw, interception, turns into a score for the Houston Texans offense. Man, that's just not the way you want to start your big game on the bright lights, sir.
No, that'll definitely hurt you. It'll take a little wind out of your sails too. So I mean, it's nice. They're getting some yards here, picking up some first downs. I mean, you got to kind of get that momentum back after you do something like that for sure.
On the set.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Titans.
Excellent read by the quarterback there against that cover two.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line. They're probably going to let this roll into the second quarter. So far we see the touchdown from the Houston Texans and potentially a touchdown drive here for the Tennessee Titans. There's a nice run. Get one more play before the end of the first quarter. Derrick Henry makes 5 look easy. Takes a big hit at the end of that one. But, man, pretty much untouched there for Derrick Henry. When you get that close to the goal line, you'd like to think because of the limited space, you know, the coverage and everything's so much tighter that you're able to pursue the ball a little quicker. You'd think, man, there would have been some hands on Derrick Henry, at least after that first yard or two, but really just nothing until the tackle there 5 yards later.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, down in this range, you think you throw another big man on the field and have a little more weight on the line, but
Trusting. Just bulldozer Derrick Henry, King Henry. Little inside zone for the throw, picks up another first down. He's a chain-moving, wrecking ball, number 22. You see him coming, you need to get out of the way because this thing is going to hurt at impact.
yeah, they've settled in pretty well now. I mean, they had the hiccup with the first possession here, but they've looked decent down the field.
Little play action there. You know, maybe Derrick Henry needs a little bit of a breather. You don't want to run him to the ground. You come out here and you play action Malik Willis, but man, I'd like to see more Derrick Henry in this spot, or at least simplify the offense for the young rookie under center, number 7. Give him something where he can make a quick strike. There's a hand up up the middle, a lot of space, and nice cut. And the safety just taking Derrick Henry's legs on. That's about the only chance you got when you're outsized and outmatched, when you see number 22 coming downhill.
Yeah, I like that tackle. Because I mean, if you do anything above the waist or you try to tackle him traditionally, I guess you would call it, I mean, you're going to fall into the end zone. He's falling into the end zone on you. So that, I think, staved the touchdown right there.
Let's see what we got here. Houston Texans at home, 5-1. There's the handoff up the middle. Derrick Henry kind of, that's not the best attempt. That's not really what you want to see. If you're a Titans fan, let's take a look at this one. I feel like there was an opportunity for you to just hang tight. Maybe went off guard here a little bit more, a little early, hit that A gap right there, and it just seemed like Derrick Henry missed an opportunity to get downhill and hit that one-on-one at the goal line. There's a timeout. We're in the second quarter with 4:43 left. AMG Live broadcast number 52. Here live on Twitch.tv. My horn didn't sound as loud there. Got to keep my horn, maintenance here. Shotgun formation. Tennessee Titans. Second and goal. Handoff again. They stuff it to Derrick Henry. You got to see, was that RPO open? I think they had the numbers there on that left side. They switched here in his bag. Rose right here goes back to. I think they had good numbers. I don't know how. Yeah. It would have been a pick if you would have thrown that RPO. That was just a nothing. Great defense by the Houston Texans. They were ready for that one, sir.
Yeah, no, there was no entry allowed on that play here. They're going to have to work for it.
There's over the middle and a quick slant. You get a Z spot with a slant there on the weak side, and that picks up a touchdown for the Tennessee Titans. Get that little Z spot action right. It's going to hold. Those linebackers are going to shift and kind of adjust, and then the back end slant there from the left side kind of flooded that middle of the field, and they were able to get a quick strike to the tight end.
Yeah, it's definitely a brand new ball game now. You would think that that inverted cover 2 would have been a little more coverage on that play, but good for them, 7-7, and we got a brand new ball game here.
Yeah, especially after stopping the run 2 times, which we know is a formidable task, especially inside the red zone and goal. You get those 2 stops, you start feeling good, and then you give up a little easy peasy pitch and catch for the young rookie Malik Willis. Looks like empty formation. It looks like they're sending everyone here. Watch Byard, see what Minshew does here. Thought he had a split back, but it's not. Shotgun formation. Pierce there to the right side. Looking, he's going to block Pierce. There's a quick strike throw over the top. Got space, got a lot of time. Finding his man, 20-15, 10-5. Touchdown. And just like that, the Houston Texans strike back, putting 6 on the board. Soon to 7 pending this extra point, but oh my gosh. If you're going to cover 0 hero, this Houston Texans team, make sure you disguise it just a little bit, sir.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much telegraphed, and you know, with those cover zeros, as anyone knows, I mean, you got nothing. You got no help over the top. You got a mismatch in defensive coverage, right? You're gonna get roasted, and that's what we just seen.
Yeah, right here. I mean, you get this little seam action here, but here's what happens. Yeah, you know, everybody's coming down. This guy's coming off the edge. You got a safety coming down to cover. You make any kind of inclination, any kind of just, you're going to bounce here or there, and you get them right on their toes, and you're taking off. And if it's even, he's leaving. And right there, it just seemed like maybe Tennessee was thinking, okay, this slot position, we're going to get a slant here. We're going to get something quick out, right? So you got this safety coming down to play coverage, and he's looking for that quick first window, and he ends up getting caught on his toes, and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah, absolutely. That was actually John Mechie III, wide receiver, rookie out of Alabama, 5'11", 189, solid rookie.
There's an interception, and the crowd is Camu Grubier-Hill, the former Eagle, and they are getting into it here in Houston. 51 with an INT. They got an opportunity to put themselves up 2 scores. They're going to turn some of this sound down. INT, and the 5-1 Tennessee Titans are in some trouble here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good for the Titans. They're a little shaky. They're in Texas. I mean, the fans are going crazy. Don't know what that was, but...
.31 left in the second. It's been a slow-moving game, right? I feel like we should be in the middle of the third by now.
Yeah, it actually does seem like, it seems like we should be at least closer to halftime than we are, for sure.
So, soon to end or what? Finish? Call it GG's? Trips to the right side here, bunch formation for Garner Minshew out of single back. Man, I was hoping this would be a run to Pierce. Here comes the pressure. Oh, Garner just gets a little cute. That's a dangerous throw, but somehow caught down to the 1-yard line. That's what you call a high-risk, low-reward throw. You can pick up a couple, but man, there was a chance for that to be a pick 6. He had no help. Luckily, the receiver, that's Odell Beckham, I believe, comes back to the ball and makes a play.
Yeah, definitely some clovers in their pockets or whatever they did here before the game. It seems like that's not once, but maybe twice that they've got pretty lucky with some Minshew magic.
I'm going to have to say, we're going to try that one more time. What kind of magic was it to the outside, Pierce? Oh, Byard, what a great tackle. Wow, you love to see it. You try to get outside there, and the safety just plays the edge so well. You're coming outside here. Byard's coming down, but he's not letting you get this outside leverage, so you either got to turn and come at him, try to cut back inside. I don't think anything back inside was open. And you try to stay outside, and that's just a great job containing there and keeping the offense funneled in the direction that's most beneficial for the defense on that 60 pinch.
Yeah, that was definitely a touchdown-saving play. That was a good open. I mean, he had no help or anything. That was just a solid tackle.
Minshew magic. There's a 4th down attempt. They're going to pick this up. Houston getting greedy. Could have went up 10 points. This might be a pivotal replay. Let's go ahead and check this one out. 4th and goal. You like this call?
No.
You think it's weak, but man, look at the safeties just sitting right offset. Everybody's kind of in the box. So there's nothing I would have thought, oh, there's a weak box here outside. Let me run this little outside zone base or whatever it was. Man, that is just not a good play call for Houston. Probably one of the, once again, Malik Willis. Let's see if they get out of here. It looks like the same similar defense that they got blown up. That got blown up by a Derrick Henry run. I'm surprised Tennessee doesn't go back to it. They do. This time, not the same results. He's going to pick up a yard, though, 2nd and 9.
I mean, and that's the thing too, and especially on the AMG live games. I mean, you get up, you get a little overconfident, and you start to take, you don't really think of the opponent as much as you should, and you can see that the Titans might be able to come back now. I mean, yeah, it'd be a 2-score game. It's only a 1-score game now.
Let's go now.
There's a hit in the backfield, but Derrick Henry don't go out like that. Still picks up 2 yards. You talk about that yards after contact. That might be more than the play actually even gained here. Looks like you got 2 of them behind the line of scrimmage, and then picked up another 2. That'd be 4 yards after contact for Derrick Henry right there.
I see that the Titans are, I think Austin Hooper being out, I mean, their leading receiver, 23 receptions as opposed to 16 for the wide receiver beneath him, it plays a part in this.
Vertical option there. He's going to hit the seam tight end. We've seen that before, especially on live. We saw that, I believe, in AMG Live broadcast number 51 against, was it the Indianapolis Colts? Could have been. Looking over the middle, a little slant action, finds number 2. That's a good tackle in open field, 2nd and 1. And this is what I look at when I'm watching these games and we're calling these games. I'm always looking at myself at this right here. If you can get this number 2 to say 3, I don't care what the distance is. If it's in inches, it's whatever. The more times you get that number to 3, the better position you're going to be in defensively. To really get teams out of their rhythm. It's not even to get them off the field. The more third downs, you go to 3rd down, you're trying to pick up this 1st down, you're sitting, and Derrick Henry just doesn't want to go down right now, sir. Once again, more yards after the contact than he actually ran forward. Takes the ball about 3 yards into the backfield and literally is shedding tackles almost immediately.
Yeah, he's a beast, and they absolutely have to come away with at least 3 here. I mean, if the Titans have the opportunity to go for it, I just hope that they come away with at least 3 here going into half.
Ooh, play action looking. Reed, there's a dangerous throw. Could have been intercepted. 3rd and 8. Deep outs. Probably should have trusted the speedster out of the slot there. Stick comes back to the dig. And you got nothing but traffic on the inside there on that double bust.
Yeah, everything was congested into the center of the field there. I mean, either one of them outs or even just, throwing that away probably would have been a better idea, or audibly into some sort of just, run up the middle with Henry.
I would have taken the run there on 2nd and 8 just because it looked like it was such a weak box, sir. You just got to take advantage of that when you have number 22 in the backfield. Here we go looking. There's some ends here. Watch X if he's got him. And it goes right back over the middle of the field. Finds Woods. He's going to pick up a 1st down. I like the receiver wide left. Let's see if I was wrong here. We're going to check it out after this. No huddle. No Nobody's really open. Willis is in trouble. I don't know why we no huddled there. I guarantee that one back. Let's take a look at this last play. I like wide left here, sir. Let me know when you get a chance. It's going to be Burks coming on this dig. And I would have hit it right about now. I think that was the big gashing play you would have had, even though they end up picking it underneath. It just seemed like that second level was wide open for a catch and maybe a bounce outside and you're gone.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, it broke wide open. As soon as he cut inside on the dig, that it was even more open than anything. It was that whole center of the field there was cleared.
Shotgun formation here for Malik Willis. Still not even at halftime here, 14-7. There's a hand up at the middle. Looks like Tennessee's trying to take their points, but it looks like Derrick Henry's trying to get some pay dirt action going on. 3rd and 3. Tennessee has to burn their last timeout. It's going to be field goal time for Tennessee Titans. They're going to go into halftime down 14-10. As long as this extra point goes their way, we got 8-mile-per-hour wind southeast. Bring a little precipitation in here, sir. What do you say the chances of rain were today here in Houston?
28-29%. You know, with as poor, I wouldn't say poor, but as kind of a shaky first half for the Titans as it's been. I mean, for them to only be down by 1 score, going into the second half is actually pretty decent on their part to get back into with 10 points, which I think was on the back of Derrick Henry.
Here we go, 14-10. Tennessee. So Tennessee has a 2-for-1 opportunity here. You'll see us say that multiple times here on AMG Live. It's when you go into half, you get the ball to start the second half, but you're going into the end of the first half, you got the ball, and you're the last one to score. You score that last possession touchdown, and you get 2 possessions, essentially. And now they got a chance to make that a 10-0 run, a 6-0 run. I mean, it puts them back in the game. That's why it was smart being conservative there and just kind of going for the there's the next level throw we talked about earlier. There's a big-time hit. Houston laying the lumber, but number 2 seems to be one of the favorite targets there for Malik Willis. They have 174 total yards.
Yeah, I mean, they're working their way down the field before half, and they're started off with a nice read and a good throw, good catch there, and he held on to the ball after that big hit by the safety there, and they do. They have an opportunity to go up by 3 points here to start the half. So
high formation, play action, looking on that right side. Dangerous. Malik Willis trying to make something happen. Really nothing was there, and you've seen a lot of probing here. This is just a frustrating play for a quarterback. You run this play action, you're running a little boot to the right side, you're looking, and it's man coverage, nobody's open, and you don't really see green grass in front of you. So you're just kind of at a dilemma right there. He tries to take off instead of throw it away. He ends up losing a yard.
I mean, you would absolutely probably wanted to throw that away for sure. You save the hit, your quarterback getting injured, maybe a fumble that just kind of unluckily stays in bounds. I mean, yeah, throwing that away would have been the better bet.
Nonetheless, 2nd and 11. I think second down is the sneaky down to run the ball on. I don't know how sneaky it is when you have King Henry in your backfield, but I would still stay with it because, he's just that good, and it just shows right there. And falls forward even at the end. He turns a 2nd and 11 to a 3rd and 5 just like that. Now you can stay with the balanced attack, and you don't have to look to drive the ball down the field in the air.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting 3 to 4 yards no matter what just by falling forward. So I mean, you really can't lose by calling a run play, especially just right old school up the middle.
On this left side, watch Robert Woods if he gets over the top. He does, but the spacing and the coverage is good. They go right back underneath. I like the play call. Nice low hit there on 87, the tight end. It's just a nice dagger play call. A lot of options there, and you stay with that play because of what it did. You see this seam drives these guys down the field. Drop back. That means they're sitting here waiting on this secondary route, which is the speed in and underneath. You just can't have people everywhere. And underneath, that's what ends up happening. They find the tight end really just flooded that left side of the field. Shotgun formation, looking, dropping back over the middle of that end once again. So that's going to get the first down, number 15. Lake Willis 10 for 15, buck 52. Tennessee over 200 total yards on their offense now. That's a good sign to see as we approach nearly the middle of the third quarter.
Yeah, you wonder how many times the Titans are going to run that play against the Texans, and the Texans are going to let them do it. You wonder if they're just thinking, well, do we bend not break, and we just kind of tighten up in the red zone here, or are they just oblivious to what's going on?
Second and 7, shotgun bunch. Robert Woods inside slot there on the right side. Derrick Henry in the backfield once again. Looked like a screenplay to me, and there's an INT. Didn't see him there. Tennessee trying to get back in this game. They got the ball for 3 minutes. That's a possession, and they cash out with Cashman getting the INT down to the 36. Not a good play. If you're Tennessee, once again, this reeked of a halfback screen. There's a run up the middle to Pierce. Oh, my Discord closed. That's why we lost service.
Am I gone?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
I think you were just muted, actually. I blame myself, and it wasn't myself. Apologies.
I will blame you. That's cool.
High formation here for the Houston Texans, 14-10. There's a hand up there to the left side. Pierce doing what he does. Wrecking ball, moving downhill, very fast speeds. 10 carries, 54 yards for the 225-pound, 5'10", absolute monster for the Houston Texans.
I mean, the Texans now, with the way that the Titans have played the offense and give the ball back, they have a little bit more that they can pull out of their pockets as far as, some runs and some clock-chewing plays. So,
nice screen there to the right side. Odell Beckham, number 6, with the sticks. He's down to the 26-yard line. That's just a great play. We got to see that one more time. That's not the replay I have. There we go. That's not a replay. This is live. No, this is the replay. What am I talking about? It's Odell Beckham picking up a lot of yards. I don't know what happened with this. Shotgun formation, halfback draw up the middle. Pierce can arm tackle a machine down to the 18-yard line. That's an 8-yard gain. Minshew once again with this no huddle in the red zone. I don't understand it. It didn't work out last time. What are we in a hurry for? We're up 4. Let's see if they slow down here at the line of scrimmage. Maybe they like the defense that they're seeing over the middle, wide open. Doesn't take him. Instead hits the drag underneath, and Odell Beckham gets absolutely cracked by Bayer. Do you understand this? No, help me explain this. What's going on with this no huddle?
I'm not sure. It seems like the no huddle, it keeps everything moving at a fast pace, and it looks like Minshew, it almost kind of not confuses him, but makes him play a little too frantic as well. Like they just get all sped out and make poor calls. I don't like the hurry-up offense for Texans.
Especially when we want to ground and pound this with Pierce into the end zone. I want to make sure my linemen are rested. I feel like my linemen are going to beat your defensive line if we stack them up, but I want my guys to be ready to go with no confusion. I just don't understand the need for that. Obviously, you want to pick up the pace, sure, but that hasn't really paid much dividends for Gardner Minshew so far. We've seen it tried a couple times already in this game. AMG Live broadcast, number 52.
Yeah, the thing is that the Texans were working. They had a double positive for them because not only did the Titans turn it over, but they spent most of the second half, or actually most of the third quarter, going down the field and then turning over. So they not only did they turn it over, they wasted a bunch of time on themselves too. So I think that Minshew should just continue that clock running and get the dub.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like number 8 there trying to fight forward. It's going to be 4th and inches. We're going to start the fourth quarter. Go ahead and hit the horn. Watching AMG Live broadcast number 52 here on the AMG Network. third quarter was zeros for both teams, so the score still 14-10. Houston at home with a 4-point advantage over the Tennessee Titans. Both teams sitting at 5-1. Serb, if you got to pick a winner now, I know they're sitting at the 4-yard line. How confident are you if you're saying the Texans are going to win?
Oh, I'm confident in the Texans winning. I mean, I'm in the 90s.
And they are at the 4-yard line. They are up 4. Tennessee's only scored 10 points so far. You end up putting up 7 here. You're sitting 21-10, up 11. They're going to have to double their output and some.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to rain on their parade or on the comeback chances, but I mean, you know, what it seems like is going to happen is they're going to go up enough to kind of get the Tennessee Titans pressing really hard, and they're going to make some poor judgment calls.
60 pinch again here on the goal line. That is a run-stopping defense. As you're seeing, everyone kind of lined up on the offensive defense line of scrimmage there, and just get some pressure off the edge, and you're able to get into the backfield. Pierce didn't get a chance to get the wheels rocking and rolling. Watch the screenplay here. Some kind of RPO action there to the flat on the left side. Nope, not there. Looking. Left side, dangerous throw. That's picked off. Garner, you got to be better than that because you should have came away with at least 3. Make this a 7-point game, but instead Byard, he's on the run, and he's moving quickly. Odell's trying to chase him down. Looks like he's going to get there. Odell knocks him out of bounds at the 29-yard line. That was not a good decision. That was not a good throw. What's going on there? There's the INT, and here's the run.
Wow.
Brandon Cooks didn't catch him. He kind of bails out. I can't believe that was Brandon Cooks running full speed.
Yeah, they're lucky they got Beckham to catch him. Otherwise, he's gone.
Definitely looking. Seen this double slants action a couple times from Tennessee. Little mesh spot. But if you can get some pressure home, he's not going to have that much time to sit in the pocket. Willis hasn't been too great in the red zone. Here comes Tennessee, though. They're about 2 yards away from him. They get the handoff there to the right side. Derrick Henry fighting. Oh, he's going to take a big hit. And once I said it earlier today, how important it is to get teams with this third down. Whatever it takes. Defensively, that's got to be your motto. Let me get as many third downs as I can out of my defense, and good things will happen. Let's see if it works out well for him. Watch 87 on a go here from Malik Willis. That's what I think is happening here. No, they're going to switch this to a run. Yep. Probably wasn't a read. Like I said, you put people in third downs, they get a little too conservative there, sir.
Yeah, I mean, against that coverage right there, like you said, either just a straight-on run by one of the slot receiver would have been great.
And not only did I get pressure up here on my guy that made me feel like this guy was coming off the edge, then this safety here, who I thought was the over-the-top guy, he comes down into the box. I just liked what I saw. Would have definitely taken a shot. There's a dangerous throw. Malik Willis going to pick up enough, though, for that third down to turn, that fourth down to pick up a conversion. A little surprised they went for it there, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I think in your mentality now, I mean, there's the fourth quarter, time's ticking away. You got 3 minutes left. I mean, what if they go 13-14? I mean, do they end up losing the game by 1? I think that's what they're thinking, and they're like, well, you know, it's all or nothing on this drive.
The prime time music. Here we go. Screenplay again. This one to Derrick Henry, right side. We see a lot of this in the red zone. He picks up 6-yard lines. Malik Willis, 14 of 20, buck 71, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions on the day. Houston needs to make a stop here if they can hold this team to 3. They already had him at a 4th and 2 early in this couple plays ago, actually. Gonna keep it up.
Yeah, turnover on downs or interception flat fumble, that kind of much does it.
Watch the drag here. Looking at the drag, not there. Malik trying to make something happen, throws it away. 3rd and 4 coming up. .247 in the 4th. I mean, after they went for that 4th down, right, sir? That 4th and 2, you got to be committed now to the 7 because now you've burned off another minute from the game clock.
Yeah, absolutely. You left yourself no choice now. I mean, you're committed.
It's a tight end here. If you can keep him on this sit route, it's going to be man coverage. Takes the throw to the left side. He's got a man in the flat. That's number 2. Robert Woods into the end zone and touchdown. Touchdown. Tennessee Titans. Surf was taking the Houston Texans. They were on the 4-yard line going to score. They turned the ball over. And Surf said 90% he's taking the Texans. He's still confident in that 90%? Are you still confident Houston can win this game?
I'm still confident that the Texans can win the game. There's a lot of game left. I mean, both teams, there's 6 timeouts altogether. We've got 2 minutes, 41 seconds. I mean, there's a lot of craziness that can happen.
Or just one simple mistake from Houston on one of these first 2-3 possessions. And Tennessee could be sitting with a 3-point game, make Houston burn their timeouts. And that's the dangerous part you get with Tennessee. When you need to get them off the field to get the ball back, they could run 3 times with Derrick Henry. You could come out, run, stop defense, bang, 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 and he can just will his way to moving the chains and ending this game.
Absolutely. Those are all possibilities.
A decision that I know Minshew wishes he could have back earlier. Looking to right his wrong here. 9 of 13, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He's kind of been a little up and down, but nonetheless entertaining so far. AMG Live broadcast number 52.
Yeah, he's definitely had a couple of magical, lucky plays that kept him in it. I mean, I think there was an interception he threw once, if not twice, that ended up somehow being a reception.
You're making him out. He's like a little lucky leprechaun to you, huh?
Kind of, I would say so. This guy, I mean, especially when they were down by
leprechaun. Here we go,
right.
Dropping back. There's verticals again. You're going to see it. You know who you're playing. Down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Anytime you see that bunch, you got to see. You got to recognize that. Shotgun tight formation, number 16, Gardner Minshew. There's the play action looking. Dangerous throw there to the left side. And you want to know what you shouldn't do? It's what you just saw. Touchdown. Tennessee, this game might be out of reach. Now for Gardner Minshew, who was the Minshew mania. Early in the second quarter, he looked so good. And now absolutely struggling. We're going to take a look at this replay. What was he thinking here?
And that was a terrible read.
Yeah, there was nothing about that defensive coverage that made you believe he's bailing out of attacking that flat and that man coverage. I mean, you really look at it. The coverage, what he was looking to get on this little speed out was the corner to kind of back up and then kind of just ride the hip, get on the hip. But this corner does a good job. He stays off of him, starts pressing down here, and makes a nice pick 6. Kind of baited Garner into that one.
I was going to say baited, yeah. It almost looked like he kind of baited him. It was a combination of being baited and just having tunnel vision and throwing, like premeditated read.
Dub in the chat saying he's playing outside leverage, can't throw it. You can't make the throw. And if you're just going to stare him down. But that was way too early to bail out of that read and decide that was the time. There was almost another opportunity Byard. He's just been all over the field. Shout out to the Tennessee Titans defense. Stepped up at a crucial time. You're talking about 4-yard line. Gardner makes a mistake. INT. They put their offense all the way to their opponent's 29, 28-yard line. I mean, the defense just stepped up and made the plays, and Gardner Minshew was just there for the taking. There's another dangerous throw. The receiver having to come back to pick that one up as well.
Yeah, Byard he's been everywhere. I mean, every tackle, every play on defense, he's been in it or very close to around it. So his stock is going up.
And the collapse of Gardner Minshew, that's going to do it for the show. I mean, I guess it's not over. We should probably ride it till the end. But man,
yeah, we got 59 seconds. We might as well ride it out.
That's just not a good throw. That's a throw you can't make. And Gardner Minshew, we're going to watch this live real quick. There's the handoff. They're going to go for the strip here on Derrick Henry. They're going to have to burn their timeouts. You never know what can happen. A fumble, a scoop, a score, an onside. So we're going to stay with this one till the end, even though it feels like GG's in the chat.
On the AMG lives, I mean, Houston it was kind of a lock to me. I mean, there was so much time left. I mean, this just meltdowns happen, you know.
Let's take a look at that last INT real quick. Yeah, this has been a meltdown. Gardner Minshew, a three-man rush, tries to hit that seam almost immediately, and the linebacker was sitting there waiting on it.
Yeah, and you know what? You actually watched the linebacker just kind of mosey, just kind of shift sideways, like sidestep all the way to exactly where he's going to throw it. You would think that he would change his mind, or he had like 1,000, 2,000. He had about 3 seconds to watch that linebacker go to exactly where he was going to throw that ball and still threw it. So
there's a timeout here for the Houston Texans. This is the last one of the day, up 10. Man, you know, if I'm Houston, I might go for this one. I mean, Tennessee. I don't want to block field goal. I don't, anything can happen with the field goals. You got Derrick Henry put this game away on your own, but they're going to elect for the field goal. It's up Bueno. That's why they're calling the plays, and I'm not. 27-14. Tennessee down 14-10 at halftime. Getting to the second half, it's shut out the Houston Texans, as well as putting up 17 points of their own.
Well, we'll see how eventful those last 41 seconds of the games can be. I mean, there's no timeouts left for Houston. I mean, so they're just going to have to, 3 or 4 rocket arm plays, see how far you can get it, see if you can get a pass interference or something like that.
What's a rocket arm play, sir?
That is where you treat your arm like a rocket.
Oh, gosh.
You throw it.
You've done this before?
Yeah.
Is that why you say you keep losing feeling in your hands? Which arm was it?
Just that one finger.
Does this have something to do with a Roman candle?
No.
Okay. Trips on the right side, bunch formation. Dropping back, looking. Can't get rid of it. Gotta say that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for the game, guys. Appreciate you guys. 32 seconds left. This ain't happening. 27-14 final score. And there's a throw off his back foot. Oh. Appreciate everybody coming out. AMG Live broadcast number 52. And we're out.
Yeah, this one right here goes out to all the babies, mamas. Baby mamas. Yeah, go like this. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
My baby is drama, mama, don't like me. She doing things like having the boys come from her neighborhood to the studio trying to fight me. She need to get a piece of American pie and take her bite out. That's my house. I disconnect the cable and turn the lights out and let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, medical bills, I pay that. I love your mom and everything. See, I ain't the only one who lay down. She wanna rip you up and start a custody war. My lawyer, stay down. She never got a chance to hear my side of the story. We was divided. She had fish fries and cookouts for my child's birthday. I ain't invited, despite it. I show her the utmost respect when I fall through. All you do is defend that lady when I call you.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh,